Hello, I'm Dr. Jane. This is Knowing Narcissism, and in today's video, I'm going to give you 6 tips of how to shut down a narcissist. So grab yourself a coffee and come and join me. So shutting down a narcissist, it's something that we all need to do because narcissists just make a lot of noise, physical noise, emotional noise, psychological noise. They just make a lot of noise. So first of all, don't go there. It's a technique that I've come up with. It's really, really popular. I'll put some links in the show notes below. But briefly, T, do not take personally. H, do not haggle or negotiate with a narcissist. You will not get there. Do not engage with a narcissist. That's exactly where they want you to be, engaged with them. Do not react to a narcissist because, again, they're just waiting for you to have a moment and then they can turn around sanctimoniously and tell everybody, oh, look, you see, she's the bad one. And do not explain. They are waiting for you to explain so they can counter every single thing you see. So don't go there. Number 2, keep your cool. Really hard. As I said about reacting to a narcissist, they're baiting all the time. They're looking for that reaction. But keep cool. Count to 10 in your head. Leave. Go to the toilet, go and get a glass of water, whatever it is. And if you're stuck in a car with a narcissist or at a work meeting, say for instance, then just leave in your head and go through, have a couple of little mantras that you can go through in your head. You might want to just think about what you're having for dinner that night. If I could ask you to like, subscribe, click the notification bell because it gets videos like this out to so many more people. Thanks ever so much. Number 3. Don't take responsibility for what they want. They can't be bothered to take responsibility for themselves. Now, think about narcissists as being, completely entitled, self-centered, unique, special, all those things. They're basically like, the very worst teenager you can possibly find. So, of course, they want you to take responsibility for everything. It might be domestic things, it might be financial things, it might be things to do with children, it might be work things. There's a whole plethora of things that they will want you to take responsibility for. And if you don't have to, because it's not affecting either you or your children or your family or friends or whatever, then don't take responsibility. Classic example of this is a couple might be together and one of them's work isn't going quite the way it should be. The narcissist's work isn't going quite the way it should be. And then they put that all on to you, expecting you to be able to talk to their boss, get a raise, change job, think about a different career. They will try and get you to do other things that they are just too lazy or unambitious to do themselves. So they will try and put that kind of responsibility onto you. So identify it. That's the first thing you need to do, is really properly identify it. Avoid ultimatums. What are we up to? We're up to 5 here, I think, aren't we? Avoid ultimatums. Because again, a narcissist will like nothing more than to say to you, right, I have to have the answer, to my question or my demand, in 5 minutes. And I, whatever it is, they will try and get you to do that. I want to know what you're doing so I can, reschedule my schedule around you or my diary around you. That's very typical of narcissists, where they have shared responsibility for children and they've broken up. That is so typical of them. So they will try and give you ultimatums endlessly. And also they will always want to know exactly all of your information, but give nothing of their own. That's another thing. So don't have, and don't get into that kind of like ping-pongy thing where, you say you give a bit of your information in return for a bit of their information. Just don't go there, remember, because again, that's just you being dragged in to the narcissist's world, which is exactly where they want you. Boundaries. Make sure you keep your boundaries really, really clear. Because again, narcissists will try and push those endlessly like that, sort of like snotty teenager. They will try and push them endlessly. So maintain your boundaries. They won't like it, but maintain your boundaries. And finally, just, know that the narcissist cannot control you. The narcissist believes they can control you. Of course they do. But know that the narcissist cannot control you. And just having that knowledge in itself can be so useful, because if you've been in a relationship, it might be a sibling relationship, might be a parental relationship, where you've had a lifetime of the narcissist controlling you or believing that they're controlling you. Actually, you are a salient, reasonable, rational, logical adult you can make your own decisions about things. You don't have to have the narcissist doing it for you, even though that's what they'll believe, of course. So know that they can't control you. Thank you so much for watching. If I can ask you to like, subscribe and click the notification bell, that'd just be great, because it just gets videos like this out to more and more people. And that's what Knowing Narcissism is about. So until next time, thanks ever so much for watching and take care.